Hello guys, we are back with our next lecture. In this lecture, let us go through the concept of advanced encryption standard, guys. That is nothing but AES. Okay. So this also comes under the symmetric key only, guys. Okay. So symmetric key is nothing but here you will be using the same key for encryption as well as decryption. Okay. This is also given by NSIT only, that is nothing but National Institute of Standard and Technology, in 2001 by US. Okay, so basically here, depending on the keys, the number of bits of the key will depend, and the dependency of this will represent the name, guys. Okay, so here if the rounds are needed is nothing but 10 rounds and the key is 128, then we will be calling it as a AES 128 version. Similarly, if it is 12 and 192, it is AES 192 version. If it is 14 rounds 256, it is AES 256 version. Okay, so based on this rounds we will be doing. Okay, yes. So basically here I am saying it is of 128 bits, 192 bits and 256 bits, right? Yes. So basically this 128 bits are further divided or classified into bytes. So basically what is a bit, guys? It is the smallest, right? So 8 bits is equals to 1 byte. Okay, 16 bytes is equals to 4 words, guys. That is nothing but 1 word is equals to 32 bits, that is equals to 4 bytes, guys. Okay, yes. So this conversion, please concentrate for a while, guys, because this conversion will play really a crucial role, guys, because this is the reason why the rounds and the bits are relational. Okay, yes. So you'll be understanding it, don't worry. Okay, yes. Okay, so basically the flow will be in this way, guys. So basically you will be having a key expansion. Guys will be going through the full diagram soon. Don't worry and don't get confused, guys. I'll be just going through the block diagram for now. Okay, yes. So basically we will be having the key, that is nothing but our full key of 128 bits or 192 or 256, and we will be having our plain text which we want to give it as an input. Okay, so these two will combine with the key 0. So remember that if we are having n rounds, we will have n plus 1 keys, guys, because this is not round 1. This is pre-round transition. Even in that we are using key, and at the last round also we are using. So indirectly we are having plus 1 key. Okay, yes. So pre-round transitions, it will be doing XOR operation, guys. Please remember the operation will be XOR always, right? Yes. Okay, so this output will be given to round 1, this key will be taking K1, like that it will be flowing, and this is the block diagram. Okay, so you might be having a doubt that, okay, so how the representation game will be going on internally? So here we will be using a 4x4 matrix, guys. Okay, so all inputs or data is represented in 4x4 matrix, which is equals to 16 bytes. That is what our exact byte size, guys, right? Yes. Okay, so it will be represented in this way. So basically S0 0, S0 1, S0 2, like exactly like a matrix, and the first value, that is 0 1 2 3, indicates the position of the string, guys. So assume that I told HE. Okay, so let us give one example, guys. Okay, let us give Raju only, the common example. Okay, so Raju, so RAJU, right? So RAJU, it belongs to the 0th word, and first letter is R, second letter is A, third letter is J, fourth letter is U. So in this way you will be filling the words, guys. Got it? Yes. Okay, so now let us go through the block diagram, sorry, the full length diagram. So basically in this diagram we are having the full length, guys. So here is our plain text. Okay, please concentrate for a minute, guys, because here we drew the full diagram. So basically this is the process of encryption. Okay, and at the end we got ciphertext, and this is ciphertext. If you pass on the opposite side, that is nothing but decryption, guys. So this is the full length diagram of encryption and decryption in AES, guys. Okay, yes. So here is our key. Okay, remember that initially the key will be converted into 44 words, guys. Okay, and each stage, that is nothing but at each round we will be using 4 words, guys, because here also we are having a 16 cross 4 cross 4, right? Yes. So to manage both of them to be equal, so from here also we'll be taking 4 words, and from here also we'll be taking 4 words, and we will be performing the operations, guys. Okay, so first I'll be explaining you through the diagram. After that you can move on to the notes, guys. Okay, yes. So basically these two will come to add around key. Okay, so here the operation done is nothing but a XOR operation, guys. Okay, so once XOR operation is done between the keywords and the plain text, we will be getting a result, and that result is passed on to the byte substitution. So from here the round 1 starts, guys. So byte substitution, shift rows, mixing columns, and add round key. So this is one round, guys. This is 4 steps. Okay, yes, please concentrate, it will be easy. So now we are done with this adding round. So now byte substitutions. So byte substitutions are nothing but the substitution methods in which you will be converting one letter into another letter. I told you, right? So we discussed this type of things, right? So here also we'll be using those trick here. Okay, so after that, shifting rows. Okay, so basically depending on the round number, we will be doing the left shift, guys. So basically assume that this is our word, okay, or our string. So in this, if it is round 1, I'll be shifting one bit to the left. So it will be becoming 0 1 0 1, guys. So in this way, so one left shift will be done. Okay, after that, mixing columns. So basically here you will be mixing the columns, guys. Okay, so mixing columns is nothing but here you will be creating a matrix which is of a 4 cross 4, to which you will be multiplying our word, guys. Okay, so and at the end you will be getting a result, right? So that is concept is nothing but mixing, guys. So mixing, you are mixing both the things, right? Yes, and at the end you will be doing the XOR operation between our next round with this value, and you will be getting on to the next round. So this process continues, guys. This process continues up to 10 rounds. Okay, and at the 10th round we will not do the middle things, guys, like mixing the columns will be skipped, guys, in the last round. Remember that. Okay, so you'll be adding the round key and you'll be getting the result. Adding the round key is nothing but you'll be doing XOR operation with this, right? So that's what adding the round key. Okay, so we got the ciphertext, and this ciphertext will be transferred on to the receiver. So the receiver will get it and he will do the reverse operation. So reverse row shift, inverse row shift, inverse substitution by transformation, add row keys, inverse multiplications or inverse mix columns. So everything will be done in the reverse way, and after 10 rounds he will be getting the plain text. And this is the exact working of AES, guys. That is nothing but AES, that is nothing but advanced encryption standard. Okay, yes. So just I wrote in terms of 1 or 2 words for these each and every one, guys. You can just go through them. So add round key is nothing but XOR operation between 4 words at a time as key. Substitution is nothing but based on the sub bytes we substitute the values. Okay, so HI means W, Y, something like that you can substitute. Shift row is nothing but permutation shifting rows. Shift towards left, that is the main thing that you should remember, shifting towards left. And commonly row 1 will get a number 1, like that. It depends on the directly on the row, on the round number. Sorry, it's not row, it is round number. Okay, yes. Similarly, mixing columns. So mixing columns is nothing but multiply each column with a fixed matrix of 4 cross 4. So we were getting a random matrix of 4 cross 4 and we'll be multiplying it here. Okay, yes. And the next is nothing but adding. So the last is nothing but add round key, right? So we'll be doing the XOR operation with result with the next round key. Okay, and we will be continuing this process, and at the end you'll be getting the ciphertext, again passing it on to the other side. You'll be doing the reverse process to get the final message what the user sent. Okay, yes. So I hope everyone got a clear idea on this advanced encryption standard. So in the next lecture we will be starting with the asymmetric key encryption, guys. So with the 2 different keys, how it will be working. So that's what we'll be discussing in our next lecture. Okay, so let us meet in the next lecture. Thank you, thanks for watching.